Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin and I am running for the king. I'm a part-time reseller and I work out of this shed in my backyard, and I sell on eBay and Poshmark and different places. And well, this video is going to show you what I sold. And this video actually covers everything I sold from Tuesday the 23rd of May through today when I'm filming this, Friday the 26th. Last week was tumbleweeds in the shed. I hardly had anything until the weekend. This week has been, well, the floodgates have opened. I don't know if eBay fixed things, if it's because I've been listing better things, if, I don't know, people's checks came in the mail. Who knows? But I've sold things. So let's jump back to Tuesday. We'll work our way back to today. You'll see some things that are selling for me. Maybe if you have them or you can find them, they'll sell for you too. Maybe I've had things for so long you would never touch them with a 10-foot pole. You can decide. Let's jump back to Tuesday. I'll see you when you get back. Hey everyone, today is Tuesday. It is the 23rd of May. And well, I'm busier than last week still, so that's good. I have 4 items going out, which is not a huge number, but it's 4 times more than I had last Tuesday. So that's a thing, right? Anyway. 4 items. The first item I sold is it's an item that I parted out. It's from the Uppbeat, the shish kebab like maker thing. Anyway, let me show you. It's back here. So I have the kebabs in this box here, and I keep the things that I think might get bent up or broken, the bigger boxes in that one. Let me get them out. All right, so they're loosely put in this bag, and I'm going to have to find a box for them. But I think there's 8 of them. These kebabits, and you put your meat and veggies in, and it would go in like this heater thing, and it was, well, I've already made more money parting it out than I would have selling the whole unit. These 8 kebabs sold for $18.99 plus shipping. I sold some video games. This is a pretty decent stack. There's 18 of them. They're all PS2 games, and there's like Final Fantasy X in here, and this is Call of Duty, and there's a Medal of Honor, SOCOM, Lord of the Rings. Some of them are scratched pretty decently. Some of them are not bad at all. They weren't ones that had great value. They came out of that $40 video game tub, and had these listed. I think I put them up for 20 bucks, and I took an offer, $15 plus shipping, and I'm just happy they're going out. I have another stack as well, I think of 9 video games, and those will hopefully go out soon too. Next up, I sold some wrestling decals, and I keep my stickers and decals in my bucket right there. Let me dig it out. This is 2 sets of window decals. These are clingies. They don't actually have any stickiness to them. And they're vintage from the 90s, I believe, in 98. And took an offer on these. The buyer actually just paid before I started recording, and I'm going to be able to get them out today. They sold for $4.90 plus shipping. I had picked those up at a yard sale. I'm happy to see those go. I just have a few more, I think, in there. I did sell a plush. It's the last item I have going out today. And, well, I'm not very good at knowing which bucket my plush go into, so it's either in that one, or that one, or that one. Let me find it, and I'll show you which one sold. This one was in bucket number 2. It's a little BB-8 plush. It's from Build-A-Bear. Makes some noise. Pretty neat. Picked it up at a yard sale. I probably paid $1 for it. It sold for $9.99 plus shipping. And that's the 4 items I have going out so far for the day. Well, I'm interrupting that close for the day to, well, break in. My work day's over. I have one other item that sold. I want to go ahead and get it out. It's going to be easy to ship. And it is another one of those video games out of that $40 video game buy from last Saturday. All right, this is the last GameCube game I had. I had 4 in that little wallet. This is the 4th one to sell. This is NBA Street Volume 2. And I'm already in the profit. So I have nothing into it really. And this one sold for $18.99 plus shipping. So that's how we're going to end the day with that last sale. Have 5 going to the post office in just a few minutes. Thanks for hanging out there with me today. I will see you tomorrow on Wednesday. Hey everyone, today is Wednesday. It is the 24th of May. I always got to check my little Lego calendar. It's the 24th of May. I got 6 items going out, which is crazy compared to the last couple Wednesdays. And I'm super happy. It's not all new stuff either, so that's good too. So I'm seeing some older stuff go out. The first item I sold on Macari, it's a t-shirt. It's one I got out of a Zobi box. I've had it for over a year, and I had it listed for 18 plus shipping. a buyer reached out and said, hey, if you do free shipping, I'll buy it for 18. I said, sure. So it's a Punxsutawney Phil shirt, inspired by, which I think means unlicensed, but inspired by the movie Groundhog Day. And it's going out for $18 free shipping. Mercari tells me I'll make like $15.18. After fees, it's probably going to ship out for $5. Mercari was going to charge the customer 7 something. Mercari shipping has gotten crazy. But anyway, it's going out. I'll make about $10 on it when it's all said and done, not counting cost of goods. Everything else though, I sold on eBay. And well, the first thing I'll show you is something that sold today. It's a hat. And it's going to be right up here in my hat bin. It is another one of these Trojan explosives hats. Pretty nice. I don't think it's ever been worn. There's no wear or anything on it. Picked this up at a yard sale a couple weeks ago for $1. And this one sold for $9.99 plus shipping. I did sell a few media items, 1 DVD and 1 book. And they're going to be both here on the shelf. Let's grab them and I'll show you what sold. All right, here they are. Let me show you what we got here. The first is this, the Goodman's Live in Texas Gospel Music DVD. I'm sure I picked it up for 50 cents or $1. It sold on offer for $6.55 plus shipping. And next up is Vocabulary of the Greek Testament. It is a Bible study book. It's all the Greek words and such in the New Testament. Pretty cool. Sure, I have 20 cents into this. It sold for $12.99 plus shipping. Both that DVD and the book I've had listed for some time, so that's pretty good. And the next item that sold has also been listed for a little bit. It is a cross-stitch kit, and I've had it for a couple months at least. Let's see if I can find it here. Here it is. It is a Dreamland Birth Record kit, and it's definitely vintage, 1985. Everything's still in there, still factory sealed. Picked it up for $1 at my local thrift because it was half off day, and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping. And the last item going out today is something from that $40 video game buy I got a couple Saturday, or well, last Saturday as far as when I'm filming this. And if you haven't seen that video, I did upload it and I'll put it right up here if I remember. It may sound like it's going to be the biggest sell of the day, but let me explain. First, let me grab it. It is a PS3 console replacement, and I stuck it right there. This is one of those slim PS3s, which it's not terribly small, but it's a lot smaller than the original PS3. This one came in a lot of games. I didn't have any cords or anything, but it made noise when I flipped it upside down, like there was loose change or something in there. So I didn't even bother buying a cables or controller to test it. I just sold it as is. So I listed it for parts as is, not working. It might work, it might not. It may have, I have no idea, not a clue. That's how I listed it. And this sold for $30 free shipping. Now I know $30 is the biggest sale price of anything here on the table so far, but free shipping, I'm not sure what my margins are going to be. I mean, the lot's paid for, so cost of goods is out the window, but this thing's pretty heavy. It's like 8 pounds or something. It's a tank. And so it's going to take a little bit to ship it, and $30 for shipping minus fees minus, is it going to cost $15 a ship? Is it going to be more than that? I'm not sure. I had it listed for free UPS, but my UPS store just closed, like unexpectedly. And so there's not really a place I can drop off UPS right now, and which is crazy. But anyway, we'll see. We're gonna see what it looks like. Priority, we'll see what it looks like, other things, and we'll ship it the cheapest way possible. I might end up making 10 bucks on it, but it's 10 bucks on top of everything else I've already made out of that sale. And so I'm good with it. That is enough of me rambling on and on. I'm going to get these items packed up on the rest of my lunch break, and then I'm going to go back to work. Sounds fun, I know. And then hopefully I can get a few more things listed. I still have my wonky listing station set up, but it's been working for me, and so I'm going to continue to use it while I can. I do have to pull it down to list some clothes, though. I do have clothes to list, and I need to list them. Thanks so much for hanging out there with me. We're going to draw a name for that cup prize that I talked about in my last video. And I think I said I was going to do it on this video, draw the names, but I post stuff so late that this will all be recorded by the time that one probably gets posted. And so I'm going to wait until the following week. So you'll have 2 weeks on the last video. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to the last week's sales video and check it out and enter to win that contest. All the details are throughout the video. Once again, I said this twice now, I think. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. Hey everyone, we've made it to Thursday. It's the 25th of May. I have 3 items going out, and I sound rushed, like I got a bunch of stuff going out and I have to get done, but I have a meeting when I normally take my lunch, so I have to get this done early so I can get back to the meeting. Anyway, 3 items, and well, they're not bad. The first item is a Sony remote. I sold one last week, and I have another one going out today. I bought them at the same time, and I think I paid $0.25. It is this one right here. It's a Sony RMPP760R in silver. They also come in black. It's got a little bit of wear on the back, but everything still works. Did the IR test with my phone, and this one sold on offer for $7 plus shipping. The next item is a songbook. I think it's for guitars. Could be for piano. Could be for both. Anyway, I picked it up at a yard sale. I got a big old stack of stuff for a couple bucks, and this was in it. I've ran out of room for books, so I kind of just had this one sitting on top of a tub. This is the Ultimate Country Fake Book, 700 country songs, and yeah, there's a lot. Just saw The Gambler there, Kenny Rogers. Anyway, there's a bunch of songs in here. It is from 1994, so nothing necessarily new. That book alone sold for $19.99 plus shipping. 2 down, 1 to go. The last item is something I've had for a little bit. I picked it up at Goodwill, and let me show you. It is this arcade mini golf game. This thing was just too goofy to leave on the shelf. It's still factory sealed. And it's a mini golf game, only it's really, really mini. It's got the windmill, it's got this crocodile that chomps, it's got a hole in the box right there, but everything else is still factory sealed. It's even got the little loop-de-loop thing there. Anyway, I bought it. I think they had it for like $2 and even had a pack of batteries taped to it, which I kept for testing. And the batteries are more expensive than what I paid, which is super rare for Goodwill. But it's been sitting for probably 6 to 8 months. It's a death pile item. And I'm just happy it sold. I almost kept it for my church youth to do it for our lame game, which is how we start our services, but ended up selling it. And it sold for $29.99 plus shipping. Now that one is going to be interesting because it's big, and I don't know if I can get it to go priority very cheap. I don't have a good place to drop off UPS now. I guess CVS, which is a little bit further out, but from what I understand, they are overwhelmed and may start refusing UPS packages because there's no place to put them. I just logged out from my full-time job and I'm getting ready to head to the post office. I had one order come in. I want to get that out, so it's gone. Tomorrow I'm going yard selling all day. Well, most of the day probably. And so I want to go ahead and get it out. That way, if I do have things to pack tomorrow, I can be quick about it. It's a DVD. It's nothing huge. It's going to be an easy pack. It's going to be somewhere on this shelf back here. I've had it for a bit. Let me dig for it. It was hiding away in the back, but I got it. This is a Central Coast Rockfish DVD, and I'm not sure if it's just like videos or if it's the first video of a 5-part series. Okay, so anyway, it's about fish, and I don't know if it's a documentary or just like something you put on your TV, you know, to watch the fish, but it's still sealed. I picked it up for $1. It sold on offer today for $5.99 plus shipping. I'm going to throw that in a bubble mailer, get all these out to the post office, and I will see you tomorrow on Friday. Hey everybody, today is Friday. It's the 26th of May, and it's about 3:20 p.m. when I'm recording this. Normally, I pull my orders at noon, but I took the day off today, and my daughter and I went to the 100-mile yard sale that's in the southern part of Missouri. And we've been there, well, we left at 6:15, 6:20, something like that. We just got back, and I have orders to pull now. I'm going to get those so I can get them to the post office. It's going to be a long weekend. I think we did okay at that yard sale. I'm all over the place. Let's pull those orders. I have 9 orders, which is a lot for a weekday. And I don't know what happened. My eBay store woke up. Last week it was dead until the weekend, and I did have some good video game sales over the weekend that you saw, but this week has been great comparatively. So 9 orders to go, and the first one I sold is a hat. So I normally keep my hats up in my hat box. This one I listed yesterday along with these other hats, and it hasn't made it to the box yet. It's a Pioneer seed hat, or Pioneer corn, and It's brand new. I picked it up at a yard sale last Saturday, listed it yesterday. It sold yesterday. Full price, $9.99 plus shipping. I paid 50 cents for it. Not too bad for a hat for it to sell that quick and at 20 times what I paid for it. Anyway, the next thing I sold is some decals, and they're right in there. It is 2 sets of these WCW NWO decals. Picked these up at a yard sale last year sometime, and this pair sold for $5.99 plus shipping. And these are like window clings rather than stickers. Have you noticed when I step right there in front of my bench, the floor makes noise? That is the floor, folks. I promise. I sold a Garth Brooks CD and book set. It is in my bookshelf. Let me turn you around. It's on the bookshelf. It's down here at the bottom. This is Anthology Part 3. There's at least 3 of these books. I have the first one too, but I haven't got it listed on eBay yet. This has a book, and it has 5 CDs, and they're all live music. This one looks like is the most popular of the 3 anthologies. Picked it up for 20 cents at my local thrift. This sold for $22.99 plus shipping. I've seen that book sell for a little bit more too, but I wanted to move it quick, and it sold in about a week and a half, so that is pretty good. I have another hat going out today. It is in the box for sure. I'm gonna have to pull it down to pull it out. Give me just a second. All right, here it is. This is a vintage St. Louis Blues hat. It is AJD signature, so it's got that says signature on the side. It's got a little bit of wear or discoloration on the inside, but I didn't clean it. It's in otherwise great condition on the outside, and it sold for $11.45 plus shipping. I picked this up for $1 at that sale with the Minion inflatable too. The red box is out, so we know I sold an autograph. Let me dig it out here. It's one I recently received in a mystery box. There it is. This is from Hook. It's not Robin Williams. This is Dante Basco, and I've sold his autograph a couple times actually before. I think he signs a lot of stuff, so they're not hugely valuable. I took an offer on this one of $14.99 plus shipping. That mystery box I got that autograph in came with 2 autographs and a bunch, 2 shirts, and a bunch of stickers, and a bunch of other things in there too that I'm going to have listed and going to get listed, and so I should be profitable for that box. It's not huge profit for those autographs, but I like them, so I'm going to continue to sell them as long as I can get them fairly cheap. I listed a few more items out of that $40 video game tote that I bought last Saturday, and actually a couple of them sold. The first one is this game right here. This is Super Mario Galaxy 2, and if you saw it in the video, the case was all folded on itself and there was no disc. Well, the disc was in the Wii, so that worked out, and it's complete. This sold for $30 free shipping. And you gotta love first-party Nintendo console games that sold in less than a day for full price. I also sold a Wii I listed last night. This sale came in while we were yard selling today, and it sold in less than a day for full price. It is going to be in my bucket here. And it is a replacement console only. It is one of the RVL001 consoles. It has the GameCube ports. It plays the GameCube games, and it's just the console itself. This sold for $40 free shipping. We are not quite done with video games just yet. I have one more Wii that I listed last night that sold last night. I took an offer on it. It is going to be right here. Okay, so this is a lot. It's not just the console itself. It has the cables, the sensor bar. It has a red Wii remote, one game, and a nunchuck. Unfortunately, it's not red. And this I picked up actually last year at a yard sale. I finally got it tested this last week. Got it listed last night. It sold last night. And it sold on offer for $41.35. When I bought the lot last year, I got the Wii, a couple extra Wii remotes, a bunch of games. Some of those I have listed separately. Some of those I'm going to lot up. But this sold itself $41.35 plus shipping. And I'm going to have to make sure I bubble and pack it and probably put it in a bigger box. But this was how I was at least going to store it. And I thought I was going to store it for a while. So I said I had 9, and I always say if you're doing the math in your head, but if you're doing the math in your head, I have one more item It's something I've had in my store for 2 years. Now, it may not show the listing that I've had it listed for 2 years because I think it sold once or twice without payment going through. This time, they paid. This thing was buried, but that's what happens when something sits on my shelf for 2 years. It's a little dusty. This is a set of 10 belt buckles. These are from Knee House Cycle, which is a Honda motorcycle dealer, I think in Litchfield, Illinois, which is south of Springfield. Not a huge town, not tiny though. And they have a Knee House Cycle Appreciation Day every year. And I guess they make a belt buckle. This is every buckle from 1996 to 2005, brand new, still on the card, unused. I'll put a picture up here when I show the price. I've had it listed for a long time, had it listed for $100, received an offer of $65 plus shipping, and I took it. I'm ready for it to go. I've had it for long enough. It's going overseas, so the buyer's all in about $93, and I'm happy to see this go out. It's such a weird, obscure buckle, and I have a couple singles I've sold too that were not in this lot, and I think they all went overseas too, so I don't know. Anyway, happy for that sale. That's going to be the big winner at $65 plus shipping today. I just want to say thank you for hanging out there with me today, and here's the deal. This week has been busy, at least Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. And usually I do a whole week of my what sold video, a whole week in one video, but it's going to get too long. It's getting too long. So I'm going to cut this one in half, and I'll do the long weekend over Memorial Day for those in the United States. I won't ship Monday. I'll ship Tuesday, and we'll do another video then, depending on how many things I have to ship over the weekend. Either a dedicated video on Tuesday or a start of next week. So the cup. I'm giving away a cup if you didn't know, and I put all the details on my last video. I am not going to draw it on this video. I will draw it on the next What Sold video. So that still should come out this week, hopefully. And if not, at least I want to give it a little bit of time for people to comment on that. I've had quite a few comments and people entering. Anyway, if you want to know about that, you should go to see my last What Sold video. I'll put it up here. And but anyway, thank you so much for hanging out there with me today. I will see you on Tuesday, but it'll be a different video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, do the things down below that you like to do. And I just thank you for hanging out there with me this week or these 4 days. I hope you have a great day, and God bless. Hey everyone, today is Wednesday. No, it's not. It's not Wednesday at all. And that art...